welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to achieve my go-to makeup look. It's what I'm wearing right now and it's pretty easy and straightforward. There are not too many steps to this and I don't usually wear makeup on a daily basis, but sometimes I do enjoy kind of feeling a little bit more put together even if I'm at home, and it just really motivates me to get more things done and just feel better overall. So if you would like to learn how I did this makeup look, then please keep watching. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and watch the other videos that I've posted since I started my channel. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this look. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is make sure our hair is out of our way. So I'm going to put it behind my ears and use like a hair tie or a hair clip to just make sure that it stays in place. Now what we have to do is apply our moisturizer, and I love this Clinique Moisture Surge moisturizer. It's worked really well with my skin and this is just my go-to. As you can see, it's almost empty, so I have to order some more, but we're just gonna go ahead and apply this all over our face. I would say for the most part my skin is oily, but it does get some dryness around like my nose and like my mouth a little bit, so I do like to apply this just everywhere and a little bit more around the areas where I get the most dryness. And don't worry about my face getting red. My face always gets red when I touch it a lot, so that's just part of the process. Next thing we're going to do is apply some chapstick. Just apply your favorite chapstick before you start with your makeup so that by the time that you have to apply your gloss or your lipstick that you want, then your lips are already moisturized by then. Great. So now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This is my go-to foundation as well. Again, I prefer a matte most times just because my skin, for the most part, tends to be more oily. So this is my other go-to. So I just put it on my hand and I don't really use a brush to apply it. I usually just use my fingers. So I start on the very bottom here of my cheeks and then just kind of blend it in with my finger. It does not have to be perfect because we're going to go in with a beauty blender. Here. I'm going to apply some on my forehead. And I think I did about 2 pumps of this foundation. That's usually good enough, but sometimes I end up needing a little bit more. So just keep that in mind. And I always like to leave a little bit of foundation on my hand so that I can go in with my beauty blender and just remove the remainder of the foundation. And I'm just going to go in and start blending. You want to make sure that you get like the inner parts of your eyes, the inner part of your nose. So just usually like move it to the side and make sure that the foundation is just well blended on that side. This foundation does tend to dry kind of fast, so just make sure that you do this kind of quickly. And if for some reason it's getting too dry to the point where it's really hard to blend, then what you can do is grab a little bit of like face oil or more moisturizer and just apply a little bit more and then mix it up with your foundation so that it gets to that consistency where you can actually blend. So you want to make sure that you actually are also blending the foundation in your, kind of like by your ears and in the back of your ears, down on your neck a little bit. And I also apply foundation, whatever's left over on the beauty blender, on my eyelids. Alright, so that's kind of it for foundation. So in my go-to makeup look like today's, I really prefer bronzing over contouring because contouring for me just takes a lot longer. And for bronzing, I use the MAC Give Me Sun powder, so it looks a little bit like this. And I use this like old brush. I believe this was from Bare Minerals like a long time ago, and I just continue to use this as my bronzing brush. Alright, so what I do is I just kind of tap it and then kind of use the mirror to blend it all together for the powder to kind of really get in there with my brush, and then just kind of go like this. And I don't really have a proper way to apply this because at the end we're gonna blend it all in and make sure that it looks fine, but I just kind of start by my cheeks, and in circular motions I'm going to just apply it kind of all over my cheek. Like that. Then I'm going to do the other side. It looks a little dramatic right now, but it's all going to be blended properly. Then we're going to go up on this side of my hairline. Whoop. Like that, and then along my jawline. Alright, and that is pretty much it for bronzing. Now what we want to do is take a pretty fluffy brush like this one. I don't have any product on it, but I'm just going to buff out all of the bronzing that we just did so it's not as dramatic and it just blends better. Alright, so now we are pretty much more than halfway done. I don't really like to apply any eyeshadow or really even do my brows most of the time for this kind of makeup look, so I'm gonna go ahead and just brush my eyebrows. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And now what we want to do is apply some of the mascara. Now this is not my favorite mascara, but this is the one that I had on hand. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I usually use, I think it's like a drugstore one, a L'Oreal I believe, but I'm just utilizing whatever I have on hand for easy access. I wish that I knew how to apply lashes, like the strip lashes. I've never been able to do that on myself, and it's very frustrating, but I am dedicated to learn how to do it because I do feel like I do like my eyelashes the way they are, but obviously it would take the look to a total different level, I think. And so I'm gonna really try to learn how to do that. This is probably what takes the longest time. But we're done with the top lashes. Now we're gonna do our bottom lashes. Alright, and now I don't usually do this step either, but I feel like right now I want to, so just adding a little bit of blush. I spaced out. And so this is the Tarte Captivating Blush, and I grab a tiny bit and I just kind of tap it in my face, and on the higher part of my cheek is where I apply it, and I don't apply too much, just enough to give me some color. And for the cheeks, I'm going to apply some highlighter. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle. So just apply a little bit. And I do like to go kind of right here and then like around the other side. And then I also like to do a little bit on my eyebrow and bring it up a little bit on my hairline. Like that. Apply a little bit on my nose really quickly. Alright. And now for the final touch, I'm going to apply some lip liner and matte lipstick. So I'm going to be using the ColourPop, what color is this? Oh Snap lip liner. I do like to overline a little bit. And I'm going to grab the Kylie matte liquid lipstick in color Cocoa K and just apply it on my lips. Kind of clean it up with my fingers a little bit, and that is pretty much it for my makeup. This is really my, again, go-to makeup whenever I'm just at home or whenever I go to work and want something easy and quick that will just make me look a little bit more put together. This is definitely what I go for every single time. It's not overly complicated, it's very simple steps, and I really hope that you guys like this and are inspired to kind of follow some of these steps and maybe use some of these products. I am going to be listing all of these products on the video description, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later.